Welcome back to Basic Biostatistics 2. This is session 6 and the second of 2 videos. In this video, to continue in video 1, I'm going to show you 2 or 3 more graphs you can do on SPSS. Other graphs, I really leave it up to you to play around and to check them out. Maybe you find some that could be useful for your studies. Again, we go to graphs. And here I'd like to show you in this video how to make a bar chart, how to make a box plot, and a pie chart. Bar charts usually nice to show continuous variables according to certain categories, from smoking, non-smoking, or just having a regular bar chart. They're similar like histograms, but the bars have a space between each other. You select bar chart and you choose, for instance, simple. You have 3 options. You have a simple bar chart, a cluster bar chart, or a stacked bar chart. Please play a little bit around with that function and find out what you get. One of the tasks of the exercise will be you have to do a clustered bar chart, and I really like you to find out how to do that by yourself in order to play around with that function. A simple bar chart, you just choose simple, define, and then here we can, for the category axis, we choose a variable, for instance, diastolic blood pressure. And here we can select, if you like, the percentage of cases, the number of cases. Let us choose percentage of cases, and I click on OK, and this gives you a very nice bar chart. This looks like almost normally distributed, and actually we know from session 2 that diastolic blood pressure of month 1 is normally distributed. You know already how to make changes to the color. This you obtain by double click. I won't repeat it. If you double click on the picture, you get the chart editor. We can change the color, you can change the scale, and do many other things. The other function I'd like to show you here on the second video is about pie charts. If you go to pie chart is really something really easy. My preferable pie is an apple pie and not really a pie chart. So we click on define once the pie chart window opens, and it's really simple. We decide on define slices by, and here we add the categorical variable. For instance, smoking status, define slices by, and if you'd like, you can choose a title. And once you're happy with the title, we click on OK, and we have a pie chart. As you know, this is not really informative, but a lot of people usually, specifically when they start to use graphs, they like to prefer pie charts. You see, pie chart makes actually more sense. You have more than 3 or 4 variables to have them specifically explained. So if you double click on pie chart, again, we can here do some changes. You can explode the slice. If we click on the elements in the chart editor and explode slice, it looks like this. And then you can change the color, and you already know how to do that using the chart editor to make different changes. Once you're happy with it, you close it, and this is basically really simple how to make pie charts. The last function I'm going to show you is box plots. We go to box plots. Box plots are nice to show like a distribution of not normally distributed variables, outliners, and because it gives information on quartile ranges, on medians. So I choose now a simple box plot, and in box plot I like to select systolic blood pressure as it's not normally distributed. I move it to the variable window, and for the category axis I like to have it according to smoking status. So I choose smoking status, I move it to the category axis, and that's basically it. When I click on OK, we have a box and whisker plot, or a box plot, that shows you how the value of systolic blood pressure distributed among the non-smoking dwarfs on the left-hand side and the smoking dwarfs on the right-hand side. This is the median. These are the interquartile range, the second and third. These are the lowest and the highest value. Sometimes it gives you an outliners, so you can make some sort of hypothesis. It looks like the smoking dwarfs have a higher median systolic blood pressure month 2 than the non-smoking dwarfs. But as I told you, that SPS does not give you any statistical tests, so we do not know if the difference is statistically significant. In that case, we would need a Mann-Whitney test to see whether the difference is statistically significant. So this is how to run a box plot. So you see, we have a lot of different functions in SPSS. We just used now, I gave you examples of about 5. please play around, do different kind of charts. You can use line charts, see what you get out of it. 3D bar charts are very similar in bar charts, but three-dimensional. Create your own graphs on the graphic. This data set is to play around with it, find the nicest ways how to present graphs, and this is the best way you learn it. You can also find a lot of tutorials on YouTube for each of these different charts or graphs, how to construct them. I hope you're going to have fun playing around. This is more to do with visual design, with graphs, with creativity. Make beautiful charts and graphs using SPSS. Thank you very much.